Yeah. Mister. Hey, Mister. Do you believe in economic waves? Like, no, not the short ones. I mean, like, really long. I mean, like, historical. No, that's not astrology. What do you mean it's just coincidence? What, have you considered that New Deal economics brought from a crisis in the 30s, and then it reached a consensus by the 50s, and then it caused a crisis by the 70s, and it was replaced by Reaganite capitalism, which was born out of that crisis in the 70s, and then it reached a consensus with the Clintonites in the 90s, and then it started a crisis in the 10s, and now in the 20s we are going to see the alternative by the end of the decade. Not to mention it, there's also the decline of America. No, I read Friedman. I know that the American Empire will reach the zenith after the World War in the 2060s. But like that other guy on YouTube told me that America is going to collapse soon, because there were two other examples that clearly showed the same pattern. What I find interesting is that both of these are now colliding. No. But the counter-shift cycles, you believe in the counter-shift cycles, right? That's legit. I mean, yeah, the graph in Wikipedia sort of like retcons that they can't fit the new development, but this bullshit is clearly saying the counter-shift cycles are happening thanks to the economic good stuff that happens when there is a consensus in there. So like the automotive stuff that was in the 50s, right? Like the petrochemical counter-shift cycle. And the next counter-shift cycle was IT, obviously, and that was the blow up in the 90s. When the Reaganite stuff became the consensus. And like you know what was the crisis in the 70s? It was the oil crisis, right? So it was precisely the problem with the automotive industry. And then what's the crisis now? It's like everyone hates the internet because I don't know, echo chambers and people can be manipulated. Wow. Oh, and the data harvesting stuff. I mean, you can see that IT is pretty much out of ideas at this point. I know. Could be like something else. I know what the new technology will be. I mean, if you're a STEM major, I guess you would say your subject, obviously will be biotechnology and neuroscience, I don't know. Cool. What do you think, math? Yeah.